Where do I start after last night's collapse to the Calgary Flames, the Edmonton Oilers? I just don't know what's going on. As you can see by the title, it's kind of part of the meme from last year, 2 seasons ago. But we're going to get into this as if you're new to the channel and like anything NHL related news, trades, rumors, whatever it is, every team in the NHL and MLB, we got it covered here on the channel for you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button as we are almost to our goal of 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for the support of late. Again, sorry about the video. Was up all night because we went and hung out, watched the Oilers game, the Oilers Fanatic, Dolany TV and I. And if you haven't seen their pre-games, I said the Oilers need to be tough. They need to come out, they need to not get pushed around. And that did kind of happen last night, but they still got pushed around on the scoreboard. And another guy, Leon Draisaitl. Love the guy. He's a great hockey player. He needs to stop taking stupid penalties. It is getting annoying. Every time something's going wrong or he gets upset, he takes a stupid penalty. Right now, the Oilers' penalty kill is not the greatest. They need to straighten that up. And it does not help that one of your best players is going to go off and take a stupid hooking, slashing, whatever the hell that was. Sorry for my language. It's just annoying because it happens every time. Leon Draisaitl takes a penalty, they score on it. Because he can't just leave something alone and get back into play hockey. He needs to slash a guy, he needs to hook a guy, bring a guy down. When the puck's not even near the guy anymore, it is just getting annoying. That's kind of my rant on that, where yes, there is chippiness in hockey. Do it where the play is, not where in front of a ref, where the ref's just going to call you for it. That makes no sense. Now, let's get into the game last night. Like I said, the Oilers came out and they were physical. That's one thing I said on, I believe, the Oilers Fanatics pre-game live stream there. I said they have to be physical. Corey Perry has to be Corey Perry. Evander Kane being Evander Kane. Was not expecting Mattias Janmark to fight, but who would have thought Mattias Janmark would be the one stepping up for Connor McDavid? I didn't, but hey, it was a good tilt. I'll give him that. He did score later in the game, so it was a pretty good game for Mattias Janmark, except for the Oilers lost last night. And this team just sucks again. That's clear as day. This team has no urgency. In the first period, they don't show up. Second period, they're starting to, hey, maybe we should start playing hockey. Third period, they go out and, play probably the best hockey all season is in the third period for any game the Oilers play in. But by then, that time, the Edmonton Oilers are already down by enough. And I'm not saying Calgary is a great team. They're a good hockey team. They know how to keep the puck in the net and score. The Edmonton Oilers just kind of gave them that game after the first period. They're like, here's the first period. We don't really care. We're just going to come out hitting you guys and, taking some stupid penalties. And you guys can go all the way. So, I guess this is just a rant because it is tough watching the Edmonton Oilers after this All-Star break. Yeah, we're beating the subpar teams. We're losing to the teams that we shouldn't lose to. Boston's game, that was an okay game. Don't get me wrong. They came back in the third period. But, goaltending's a problem now, I believe, and I'm not one, if you've seen any of my other videos, I hate blaming Stuart Skinner, but there were a couple last night he should have had. It was just, there's no defense again, there's no penalty kill. We're back to where we were in October, November, where this team can't get a save, can't kill a penalty, can't play defense, can't score, and something's about to happen. I know last night, Elliot Freeman was saying before the Oilers game while we were in the Molson Canadian house that the Oilers are trying to target, it was Henrique and Carrick or Lawton and Walker from Philadelphia. So, keep an eye on that. It almost seems like the Oilers want to fill their roster from one team and one team only instead of making different trades, which it is easier in a sense to just do one massive trade than make a couple others, but something needs to go on with this team. Leon Draisaitl needs to smarten up. He needs to be a hockey player, not a crybaby at times. And don't get me wrong, Leon Draisaitl is a great player, like I said. But stupid penalties have cost the Oilers. Last night, it cost them a goal. And so on and so forth in other games where he just can't keep his emotions in check. Just got to play smart hockey. The Edmonton Oilers are a good team, and I think one problem with why a lot of fans like myself are kind of on edge is last year we could outscore teams. If our defense wasn't there, if our goalie couldn't make a save, we could outscore teams. We had, I think everyone in our bottom six had double-digit goals or close to, if I'm not mistaken. We were outscoring teams like no tomorrow. Well, now our bottom six isn't performing. I think Janmark only has 4. We all know Connor Brown can't score to save his life. Warren Foegele, if you consider him a third-line player, has 12 goals, I believe it is. McLeod's getting up there. But, like, there's no supporting cast for our top 2 lines. And you have been seeing that with, even last night, Connor McDavid getting double, triple shifted. Draisaitl getting double, triple shifted. Like, Knobloch doesn't seem to have faith in that 4th line anymore. But Dylan Holloway, he put down there to see if he can do something. Help with Ryan and Janmark and Brown, and it doesn't seem to be working. So we'll go from there, see how it is. I know they play Anaheim tomorrow night. Not too sure what time it is, but that's a huge game. Anaheim won last night. They are right on the tails for that 3rd Pacific Division spot. The Oilers need to win desperately. They need to make a trade. They need to do something. I'll do some trade analysis, how I talked with Patrick from the Oilers Fanatic and Tyson from Dull and ETV last night. We came to a conclusion about a couple things. It's going to be a great great trade deadline if the Oilers can do something. But that's it for me today. Sorry for the rant, but it's hard to cheer for the Oilers when they just suck. When they just don't play hockey. We went through 10 years of darkness, whatever it was, and now we're used to playoff hockey, and they're just like, hey, it's a cup or bust year, but we're going to play 500 hockey the rest of the year. Yeah, that's not going to fly with fans, especially who pay $350 to go to Battle of Alberta and get the game they got last night. No thanks. But that's it for me today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm on out of here.